Michigan is experiencing a renaissance, and Michigan businesses are leading the way. The birthplace of American industrial innovation is blazing a new trail as revolutionaries in the fields of education, manufacturing, services, and technology. Join us as we profile companies and organizations who give Michigan the edge. Welcome to a brand new season of the Michigan Edge Business Edition. I'm your host, Sabrina Cronin. On this month's episode, we will explore another revolutionary in the craft beer industry. Learn how one business has provided affordable transportation for those truly in need, and explore one Michigan business that specializes in selling fun. Join me as we take another journey to see what gives these businesses the Michigan Edge. Within the capital city of Lansing, Michigan, one former special needs educator is now using his skills for an even greater good. Dean's Transportation is a private transportation bus company growing by leaps and bounds, currently ranked as the 10th largest in the nation of its kind. Its focus? Creating safe and dependable means of transportation for special needs students and citizens. Although today, Dean Transportation is currently one of the largest companies of its kind, its story started nearly 60 years ago with just one special need.
Welcome you to Dean Transportation. This is the headquarters we're at today, located in Lansing, Michigan. And we have nearly a 60-year history. We started here in Lansing with one vehicle transporting a 7-year-old young boy to the Walnut Street School, who at that time was diagnosed with polio.
Then known as Special Transportation, the company began to steadily grow and evolve alongside the requirements for special education in Michigan.
Since then, special education became mandatory in 1974, and our nation decided that all children, students with special needs deserved a free and appropriate education. And here at the time, Mr. Lyle Stevens was really starting a company with station wagons and small vans to be able to get newly diagnosed students the opportunity to get to their school program to learn.
At the time, Kelly Dean was a special education educator.
It became very clear that there was an opportunity to really develop this company to a level that we could really make a difference in transporting children with special needs. So I brought my special ed background, Lyle's from the motor carrier division. We kind of put our heads together.
With the company continuing to evolve, Kelly would come aboard, providing an expertise of his own to help bring the business to the next level.
I've been in this business for 28 years now, and besides our growth, we also have continued to develop very specific programs for transporting individuals with very high needs, children that would have medically fragile type conditions in transport.
Continuing to contribute to the community, Dean Transportation made it a priority to put those in the community with special needs first, with incredible results.
In the late 80s, Dean Transportation filed a lawsuit against the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the Federal Highway Administration, for their failure to develop standards for the safe transportation of persons with disabilities. Now, there was no request on our end for money. It was to be an advocate for all those with disabilities to force the federal government to develop safety standards on yellow school buses. We knew that for years they had continued to develop safer seating, additional roof hatches, larger windows, accommodations for the general passenger, the general ed students that would ride the buses, but nothing was being developed for the wheelchair-bound students or those students who would transfer into a regular bus seat.
The final ruling in the court case was not just a win for Dean Transportation, but for the entire special needs community.
So our suit was a civil rights suit for the government's failure to develop those standards. What came out of that was a transportable wheelchair that all the international wheelchair manufacturers now continue to provide a transportable, mobile, crash-worthy wheelchair. It is under the international ANSI standard of WC19, and if you ever see a wheelchair with that little placard on the side of it, that happened from little old Dean Transportation of Lansing, Michigan, to change the face of handicapped transportation.
Proudly calling Michigan home, this special needs transportation company has grown profoundly since its inception, now providing much more than just one vehicle for one customer.
Dean Transportation is the largest private school bus contractor in the state of Michigan. With over 2,000 employees, we service over 125 school districts throughout Michigan. We also believe that we can do it in a very financially responsible way to supports our school districts during these tough financial times. We have 30 offices across the state of Michigan, very diverse in their locations, from our headquarters here in Lansing to growth in Kent County. We go further west to Ottawa County, north to Muskegon, Cadillac, Traverse City, and really everything in between. We've had a significant growth in our Detroit market over the last few years.
Beyond just operating for school districts, Dean Transportation also provides transit services to the public and is a proud member of the Trailways nationwide network. Dean Trailways is a complete motor coach enterprise with services that include charters, tours, line runs, and sports packages. Even with these bustling bus services, Dean Transportation believes in contributing to better the community whenever possible.
What we take great pride in is that we don't want to be just a bus company. We want to be invested and involved in every one of our communities. Here in Lansing, I'm the chair of the Lansing Promise Scholarship, where we're raising private dollars to send young people off to college. We're paying their full tuition to community college and on to Michigan State here locally, modeled after the successful Kalamazoo Promise. We've just returned several buses from the Michigan Winter Special Olympics, very high on our list of great things that we do, and several of our employees next weekend are going to be participating in the Polar Plunge for Special Olympics to raise money. Twice this company has been named as the North American School Bus Company of the Year, so it's important to tell everyone that on behalf of the employees and everyone who's worked so hard. And it reflects really on our commitment to training and safety and our commitment to special needs transportation across the industry. We most recently have been honored with a Martin Luther King Community Achievement Award for our commitment just to the citizens here of the state of Michigan. We're very, very honored, very flattered.
What is the basis for Kelly Dean's generous business philosophy? Simply his family, his employees, and his customers.
I aspire to have a family-oriented business, but over the last 8 years, my plans changed, and not only just one son, but I have 2 sons working in the business with me now. I like to know every single employee. It gets tough when you have 2,000, but I want to know everybody. I want to know the names of their kids, and I want to know what they like and dislike, and I want them to know that how much they're appreciated to be part of this truly a family-based business. I like to say clearly that we're not hauling boxes. There are other great companies that do that. We have very special packages, our special students at all ages, and we need to treat every single one of them as if they're the only passenger we have and feel good about the job that you do here at Dean. And it has its challenges when your business is rolling down the road every day. Things can happen, but the gratification of being able to develop appropriate training programs and be able to assist school districts when they need our assistance, and to keep a family atmosphere. I just take great pride in trying to make sure that our employees feel good about who they work for and feel good about the service that they provide every day.
When we come back, we will explore a Michigan-based retailer that supplies product, service, and so much more to the booming craft beer industry. That's next on the Michigan Edge Business Edition.
Hey, can you help me move?
Oh, you know what? I'm stuck at the office.
Hi, I'm moving.
No problem, sir. You can get your Xfinity services installed on the date you choose or have a self-install kit sent to your new home.
Thank you.
Finally get some help moving. Call 1-855-MOVE-EDGE today.
I got popcorn.
I love Move-It trailers.
Me too.
This winter, if you're going to die, die nasty. Fear the power of the warrior dynasty.
Holy sh**.
All the action, all the excitement, and all the emotion of your high school sports community. What's it say? Can only be found on the Emmy Award-winning State Champs High School Sports Show. For over a decade, your premier source for Michigan high school sports coverage and your high school community. State Champs, Michigan's home for high school sports.
For over 75 years, Guernsey Farms Dairy has been producing the highest quality dairy products in Michigan. This family-owned and operated business was built on making the best tasting milk and ice cream using only the freshest ingredients from local farms. Guernsey Farms Dairy was awarded Best Chocolate Milk in North America at the World Dairy Expo, and their butter pecan ice cream was rated best by People magazine. Quality taste isn't expensive, it's priceless. Give your family the best. Taste the Guernsey difference.
We want you.
We are Lawrence Technological University, and we don't want just anyone.
We want the brainiacs, visionaries, geniuses, and game changers. We want the students who will change the world through technology, science, business, and design.
So if you're ready to explore your possibilities,
We want you at LTU.
Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
And with UVerse, you can move your TV anywhere in the house.
We're happy with Xfinity. Why would we move the TV?
I don't know, but let me show you. Now, if you had the UVerse wireless receiver, you could take this anywhere. See? Anywhere you want.
Don't get duped by UVerse. Get the most entertainment on any device anywhere with Xfinity from Comcast.
The craft beer revolution is more popular today than ever, and one company has positioned itself as a leader in this highly competitive industry. As breweries continue to emerge throughout the country, Adventures in Home Brewing offers supplies and products for breweries of all sizes and styles. Adventures in Home Brewing founder Jason Smith has been integral to the craft beer scene, finding a role not as a brewer or distributor, but instead as a supplier. His passion for craft beer and love for Michigan would be the spark that ignited this innovative new business.
I grew up in Michigan, so I first off wanted to move home, see my family. After a few years in the Army, I kind of missed that closeness of family that I was missing down south. I was in the Army from 1992 until about 1997, and while I was in the Army, I started to make beer. When I moved home to Michigan, I really realized that there weren't any stores that were doing what I was used to in North Carolina. So when I came home and saw the lack of stores available, I kind of decided that putting a store in would definitely fill a void. The beer industry, obviously, it's growing everywhere, the craft brew segment at least. So most of these craft brewers started out home brewing, and we have pretty much fostered a place for them to pick up their ingredients, supplies, knowledge.
Whether you are looking to brew a small batch for friends and recreation, or to start at the ground floor to perfect your craft and become a major brewmaster, Adventures in Home Brewing caters to all customers.
There's 5 or 6 guys that I know that have started breweries out of the stores. So it's neat to see the evolution of the brewer, and we're kind of seeing it at ground level. It's a lot more fun at the level we're seeing it versus people just seeing the breweries pop up.
Jason set up shop in a local Detroit suburb, but with a rapidly growing business, he soon had to make new accommodations.
We picked Michigan, of course, because I grew up here. We picked Taylor, of course, because I pretty much grew up there. I grew up in a downriver community. And Taylor is a great shopping area. Telegraph runs right through the middle of Taylor. So Taylor was a no-brainer when we were looking at opening. When we outgrew our Taylor location, it was kind of time to look at how can we be more central to address some of the other areas and zones in Michigan that we ship to. We wanted to look at some of the college towns, see where a lot of our customers were coming from. We figured Ann Arbor was the premier spot. There wasn't a real big store here yet. We were certainly going to be different than anything that was in Ann Arbor. And the clientele, I think, really wanted more of what we were offering and providing in the Taylor market. As far as what we offer, we have a larger supply than most homebrew shops. When you walk into an average homebrew shop, they do about $300,000 a year. They're about 1,200 square feet. You'll be lucky if they're open 5 days a week. I really wanted to put a spin on that and almost have a mega brew shop.
Open 7 days a week with over 6,000 square feet of retail space and 12,000 square feet of warehouse space, the new Ann Arbor location is a massive one-stop shop for brewers. Beyond just beer brewing products, winemaking products and even cheese-making products are also sold at the location. All these products are backed and provided by a highly knowledgeable staff that sets Adventures in Home Brewing apart from all competitors. Craft enthusiasts can even buy products without actually coming to the storefront.
Currently, the internet makes up about 80% of our business, so it's been a market that we've been very fortunate in. I got into it, was able to buy the homebrewing.org domain name. Have been very fortunate with the web side of things.
Today, the Ann Arbor location even has a shipping and packaging department to fulfill the large demand and thriving business sector that is the online shopping experience of Adventures in Home Brewing. Also provided online from the company are knowledgeable newsletters, how-to videos, and assistance to help get anybody up and running in the brewing world.
I think the biggest thing that most people don't understand, I still get the question, is that your only job? You know, is that all you do? Yes, this is my only job, it's all that I do. The largest portion of our business is the bar side of it. The kegging equipment, the home bar taps, the home keg refrigerators. So that tends to be the largest portion of our business. Adventures in Home Brewing has made it a point to serve their loyal customers and also to serve their loyal employees. I think, again, is very, very fortunate. I opened with 2 people. We've since grown to about 58 people. I was just in Austin, Texas, looking at another possible homebrew shop that I think we may purchase. The store that we were looking at purchasing was surprised by what we provide for our employees. We provide health insurance. They were shocked that we did. We provide 401k, and not only do we provide the 401k, we educate on the 401k. Why do you want to get involved with it? Why do you want to invest this money? We're matching your investment 100%. Why would you not want to invest? So I'm very proud of how we treat our employees. Originally just a gamble to do something he enjoyed, the craft beer revolution in Michigan is in full swing, and Jason Smith is an integral part. The market's evolution has really been rewarding. I was going to school for pharmacy before I did this, and it's funny today, you know, at the time Mom and Dad could have kicked my butt for dropping out of pharmacy to do home brewing. What's this homebrew industry? Today, it's almost a vindication that it is doing so well. When we come back, we explore a Michigan original entertainment destination that has evolved to sell fun for kids and adults alike. That's next on the Michigan Edge Business Edition.
And with Uverse, you can move your TV anywhere in the house.
We're happy with Xfinity. Why would we move the TV?
I don't know, but let me show you.
Now, if you had the Uverse wireless receiver, you could take this anywhere.
See? Anywhere you want.
Don't get duped by Uverse. Get the most entertainment on any device anywhere with Xfinity from Comcast.
We want you. We are Lawrence Technological University, and we don't want just anyone.
We want the brainiacs, visionaries, geniuses, and game changers. We want the students who will change the world through technology, science, business, and design.
So if you're ready to explore your possibilities,
we want you at LTU.
Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table. When we sit down together, we share our expertise. You've got a legal problem, we know you need relief. Advice that you can trust, that's why people come to us. We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table.
Pretty special, right? Where else can you get this?
No, pretty much anywhere.
What?
What? Oh, yeah, no, I meant Xfinity On Demand. You can get it on all your devices, anytime, anywhere. But yeah, this you can only get here. Dude, where's your horse?
Who cares?
Awesome is having the most TV shows and movies anywhere with Xfinity On Demand.
I got popcorn.
I love movie trailers.
Me too. This winter, if you're going to die, die nasty. Fear the power of the warrior dynasty. Holy sh**.
Hey, can you help me move?
Oh, you know what? I'm stuck at the office.
Hi, I'm moving.
No problem, sir. You can get your Xfinity services installed on the date you choose or have a self-install kit sent to your new home.
Thank you. Finally get some help moving. Call 1-855-MOVE-EDGE today.
Straight down M59, one Michigan destination of family fun and entertainment, continues to provide and evolve. CJ Barrymores has a storied past that has become the location for children and adults alike to indulge in fun and enjoyable activities of all kinds. With some rather big endeavors looming on the horizon, CJ Barrymores is invested in the future of fun. Originally founded 4 decades ago, CJ Barrymores began not as the fun center it is known for today, but as a rather different type of attraction.
CJ Barrymore started in 1974 as a golf driving range back when M59 Hall Road was a 2-lane highway. The Iceberg family purchased the land with the history of being in the golf business and the golf industry. Highly focused on golf back in '74. The father, Roy Iceberg, was a representative for Ping Golf and kind of evolved the golf business into CJ Barrymore's. They started with the golf range, went to the softball diamonds, the go-karts, miniature golf, so on and so forth, and kind of evolved into what we are today.
Today, CJ Barrymore's is a leading innovator of its industry, with a variety of different offerings that sets it apart from the competition.
With CJ Barrymore's having 40 years under our belt in business, we're kind of a veteran operator in our industry, and we offer fun. We sell fun. We want people to come here and make memories that last a lifetime, be able to come out with the family on a Friday night, do some go-karts. Dad can go inside the restaurant, have a cold beer. Mom can sit in the patio or around the fire pit with her Kindle or her iPad and read her book while the kids are having fun. So we have something to offer for everyone, for all ages. We are a 25-acre park with go-karts, batting cages, miniature golf, golf driving range, a arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, bowling, just a wide variety of attractions to offer to families and date nights and everything. No matter how old you are, go-karts will always be the #1 thing. We're known for our go-karts. Our Indy track is about 30+ years old, and it's loved by everyone. It's a favorite track that everyone loves. We offer all sorts of events, anywhere from a bar mitzvah to a birthday party to a corporate event. In the summertime, we do a ton of corporate events, ranging from sizes from 500 to 2,500 people. They get to come out, have the whole park to themselves for a few hours, get great food, great rides, and then be able to have the park to themselves.
Beyond just the variety of attractions, CJ Barrymore's has also edged itself ahead of the competition due to dedication to provide the cleanest and most up-to-date facilities.
When people come here for the very first time, they're wowed because they've never heard of us. They've driven by it for years, never stopped in. And when they walk in and see a place that is nice and clean and always we reinvest into this place, they're wild when they first walk in the door. And they love it and they keep coming back over and over and over again. It's a fun place. It's a great place to come hang out for a couple hours, kind of sit back and relax. The reputation of a go-kart track is usually dumpy, the place smells, usually dirty. People have that thought when they walk into a go-kart facility and they expect it. But when they walk into CJ Barrymores, that's not the case. We take pride in our business, making sure that everything is top-notch, top products, the best products that we could possibly buy as far as go-karts, arcade games, furniture. Anything we do is over the top, and it's important to do that to keep customers coming back.
With a family fun focus at heart, CJ Barrymores also provides itself with community involvement, offering career-building opportunities.
We've been a staple for this community for 40+ years, and we believe in giving back. I grew up in Macomb County, went to high school in Macomb County, and a lot of our workers and a lot of people that are coming to our place are right here in our own backyard. And we kind of put focus on making sure people have a good time, making sure that they leave here feeling like they received the best value for their dollar and also had a really good time, want to come back and do it over again. Our mission statement has always been the daytime, nighttime, good time place. And that's what Barrymores is really known for. 80% of our employees that work for Barrymores are local high school kids that start at 16, work here through high school, go in college, come back every year, and usually I get about a 5 to 7 year investment out of each employee to work for me. So my involvement, it means a lot to me. It's an opportunity that I would never have dreamt of, being able to run such a great organization, work with great people, and be able to teach young ladies and young men how to be successful.
CJ Barrymores also helps contribute to other locally based Michigan businesses.
Being a part of a Michigan business, it means a lot to me. In our industry, a lot of the businesses, the family entertainment centers that are out there, they're corporate owned. They're owned by hedge funds. They're owned by big corporations that really don't have a connection with the community because they're not there. We're more of a mom and pop type mentality, but run our business as a successful business. But we have the thoughts of, okay, you have your blue collar Ford worker that's going to come here with his kids. Give him what he wants. Make sure we understand that people in our community don't want to deal with the corporate style. They want laid back, they want everything fair and everything honest. We put a huge emphasis on adding Michigan-made beers, wines that are made in Michigan from Grand Traverse. Any type of products that we can carry that our distributors can get for us that are a local Michigan brand, we strive to make sure we keep those on tap. The craft business is a very, very large business that is growing in the Michigan market. We have a ton of breweries that are popping up. Locally, we have one in Warren. So any of the local craft beer companies that are in Michigan, we try to support them, carry their products, because it's in our backyard, it's what the customer wants, and we try to make sure that we add any type of beer that is hot, that is from Michigan out there.
CJ Barrymores is continuing to work toward the future in Michigan and has positioned itself for its own bright future with some pretty incredible ideas in the works.
Once again, technology is a big thing. We want to make sure we stay on path with any changes or anything that is going to change our future. And I can see us in 10 years from now, maybe having a double-decker go-kart track. Maybe we have 3-4 roller coasters, but we're going to continue to change and continue to add things to our place so that people have a reason to come back.
CJ Barrymores is truly a family fun center above and beyond all others, with a true Michigan edge. Join us again next month as we explore 3 more companies and find out how they make Michigan a beautiful and unique place to visit, live, and work. I'm Sabrina Cronin. We'll see you next time on the Michigan Edge Business Edition.